The overall goal of Northern Baby Links is to provide the community with attachment parenting services.
Liisa is a labor, birth, and postpartum doula who believes wholeheartedly in creating a happy, healthy, and positive birth experience, then developing a solid connection between mother and child through practices such as attachment parenting.
So attachment parenting is anything that will strengthen the bond between caregiver and infant. So things like infant massage, things like carrying your baby in baby carriers, that all promotes that strong attachment, that strong, healthy bonding. So that's the focus of our programs. For your labor and birth doula, you're going to be providing support to mom and partner, creating birth plans. You're there for continuous support during labor and the birth, and then afterwards to help mom get established breastfeeding. And then the role switches to a postpartum doula who would then support the mom in any way that was needed to help mom create an effective bond with her baby. They did this amazing study where they actually looked at intervention rates and cesarean section rates for mothers who had a doula in attendance for their birth. And C-section rates are lowered by 50% as soon as you have an educated, supportive doula in your space, your birth space, because they help to create that safety, they help to create that empowerment and advocacy and natural pain coping techniques. So they provide physical and emotional support to mom during the labor and birth. And then postpartum, once the baby's born, then benefits for both mom and baby to be able to do skin-to-skin breastfeeding, to possibly, if the doula is trained in infant massage or other skilled areas, then she'll provide that education in those services as well. So the benefits are huge for mom and baby as far as creating a really strong, positive birth experience and then creating a really healthy, solid attachment for mom and baby. It gives a relief to the partners, so being able to teach the partner how to do pain coping techniques, how to do massage.
Seeing a doula was very relaxing, and it was nice to have someone there that understood what I was going through after having a kid. She taught me how to give my son a baby massage, and we use this thing called a tummy tub, which mimics a woman's womb, and it relaxes your child. The best part was massaging my son, because he found it very relaxing, and I learned how to relieve his gas. I think it's beneficial to see a doula because they help you strengthen your connection with your child, because not all mothers, especially mothers with baby blues, can't find that connection.
Doulas do not do anything medical, so we're specifically emotional, physical support and creating the environment. We don't compete with the team of health professionals, whether it be doctors or midwives or partners or aunties or mums. We're actually an enhancement to that team because then we can provide that gap in services that's missing.
Liisa is working hand in hand with other local doulas to develop a collective that provides professionalism and education for up-and-coming doulas to help support mothers in our community more effectively in the health and wellness realm.
Part of supporting moms prenatally is doing yoga with them. That's amazing activities for moms to build their flexibility and their strength for birth, because birth is like a marathon. You're using lots of different muscles in lots of different ways. So if you're having a super hard day with your baby and baby's upset and you've reached your max, then being able to have something that is fun, because the postnatal yoga is fun for the moms and babies to do together, and then also that being able to focus on what area of the body am I working on, how am I clearing that energy through the body, and how is that making me feel. So it's like a really solid check-in to kind of introduce parents into the concept of paying attention to what's happening in their body, right? So when they're getting angry or anxious, then they can feel where that's coming from in the body, and then they can have some techniques to just like relax that and let it go.
For Go on Shaw TV, this is Akio Brayshaw.